We're back with another Track Tuesday, and I've got these new headphones which I haven't been using much, so I'm excited to review all your incredible music with these bad boys right here. If anyone wondering, these are the Austrian Audio HIX65s. There's some open back headphones. They're great for producing, mixing, and mastering. But today I'm just going to use them to listen back to some music. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar, Track Tuesday is something we host every week here at Boombox. It's either me or my good friend Sides getting on Instagram Live. You submit your music via Boombox, we play it live, we groove out, we have the best time. Everyone gets involved. It's an amazing part of my job that I'm so grateful to be able to do on a weekly basis, because the music that you guys send me is crazy good. Like, I'm having my own party here. I'm already thinking to myself, is Tuesday too early to start drinking margaritas? Is Tuesday afternoon too early to start drinking margaritas? Well, after I play the music, you can decide for yourself. The first track I'm going to play you today is Bunda by Unico.
Bunda, shake-a-ding, bunda. Bun, chicka, bun, 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 chicka, bun, chicka, bun, 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 chicka, bun, chicka, bun, shake-a-ding, bunda, bun, bunda, bun, dim, bunda.
Okay, now I live in Mexico. They play this kind of stuff everywhere, so I'm super into it. I'm well acquainted with reggaeton. I think this is reggaeton, right? Excuse my ignorance if it isn't, but to me this sounds very reggaeton.
Chicka, 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 dim, bunda.
I love it. Like, every reggaeton track has the culo. Well, not every single one, but it's, you know, it's like a cliche. Cliche sounds offensive because it's a good cliche. Now, I'm going to write some comments as I'm going along just to give a little bit of feedback. I can leave this comment as I'm saying it because I don't have to type it out. I can actually choose to leave a voice note here. So we're going to do it together. So I think this track is amazing, but I do feel that it could have more movement if there was more sidechain to the kick or the 808, especially with some of the instruments. And you want that movement because it is a dance track. I wouldn't overdo it, but I would add a little bit more of that pump. And just like that, I can leave a voice note on the track. Boom, and we're done. Let's listen to a little bit more.
Con las manos arriba, bun, chicka, bun, chicka, bun, 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 chicka, bun, chicka, bun, shake-a-ding, bunda, bun, bunda.
Here, when they come in, boom, chicka, boom, I think they could be like affected a little bit more. So at this point, I would probably add a little more distortion on the vocal, maybe spread them even more, make it feel like more of a chorus. So the separation between the verse and the chorus, that contrast is just gonna add to the effectiveness of the transition between the two sections. Next, we have Illusions by GQ. Okay, so I think the drop is really dope, but I would just let that lead synth roll for a bit without the plucks on top, because there's just so much going on, even in the intro, the vocal and the risers and the kind of gradual buildup of everything. It sounds dope. Like, it sounds really, really, really dope. But I almost feel like you could let the track be a bit more vulnerable and wait to bring those parts in later. What I will say, though, is I do love the sound design. I think it's very original. This feels like there's an old school element to it, which I'm really digging. This track is Where Have You Been by Brandon Nate DJ. And funny story about Brandon Nate DJ, I used to teach him at a production and DJ academy, I would like to say like 10 years ago. So it's amazing to see how far he's come. Check out this awesome track that he's created.
I'm not the only one keeping secrets, sneaking out to find your lovers. Where have you been?
Just want to say I love a track that comes straight in with the vocal, especially if you're doing a radio edit. Just captures you straight away, right? It's got your attention. So listen up, people. If you want to grab someone's attention, just get that vocal in straight away.
Where have you been? 'Cause I've been trying to hold on to every piece of you, but now there's nothing left to give. Where have you been?
bum, 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 bum. I want to hear those open up a bit more, like the filter. I want to hear more high frequencies, maybe less at the mids, just to create more tension.
Thinking you were mine. Was it all in my bed? Was it all in my mind? Was it all pretend? Thinking you were mine. 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 Was it all in my
Again, I wouldn't be scared just to strip it back a little bit here, like be a bit more vulnerable with this section. I actually think that would be kind of cool, where it's just the kick, maybe the pads, maybe take the vocal out, have a vocal stutter. I know you're doing a radio edit, so trying to keep the energy in there, but even if it was just for a couple of bars, 2 to 4 bars, I think you could then build back into everything else that's there. But really, it's a great track. I'm just nitpicking. Okay, we're going to switch it up a little bit now. Here's Protect My Peace by Pat Marley.
Sometimes my face lion, sometimes my face dragon, sometimes me in the jungle, sometimes life get harder, sometimes. Remember what me gonna say, remember my mother tell me, hard times don't last, stay strong and never show fear. Living life like me don't have no care, dirty bad minds speak loud, me no hear. Go for the money anywhere, anywhere, get a piece of food, me and me brother have to share. Hard cold but me strong like a iron. No man is island. On this journey that I'm on, I pray that you protect my peace, my energy. My energy protect me from my enemies. My enemies protect my peace, my energy.
That chorus is really lifted up. Ugh. Yeah, I feel like I have boogers. Do you ever get that? You feel like you have just like boogers in your nose, even though you don't? Maybe I do. Well, you guys will tell me. Back to this amazing track by Pat Marley. The chorus is lifted up by those amazing backing vocals and the clever use of reverb. It is a little washed out, but it doesn't feel over the top. I would say that there's some parts of the vocal that need a little multiband compression, so compressing the lows a little bit, and some of the P's feel a bit harsh, the plosives. But overall, amazing track, amazing mix, so much energy and so much emotion. It's really hard to fault. All right, next we have Echo Chamber by Penultimate. I do love some electronic toms, I gotta say. And the hats are so like dirty and lazy. Was not expecting it to go there, but this really, really, really cool. I don't know. I feel like the only thing was missing was maybe just a riser, just a subtle one, not a cheesy, like, something like that, but just under that. And then just a little white noise on that drop, just to give it some high-end presence. I'm going to record it as a voice note, just so Penultimate can also get the feedback. So I really love this second drop here, but I feel that you could just have the da 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 by itself, because it feels like an alarm, and you could get rid of the other rhythmic elements and then come back in with everything. Got time for a few more. I mean, every track is so good. It's really difficult sometimes trying to comment or give constructive criticism, because there comes a certain point where it's just my opinion, and my opinion isn't right. It isn't wrong, it isn't right. So really it's just like what I think I would add, but actually all these tracks are perfect the way they are. Okay, next we have Mi Casa by Danny East.
واخا اشوفك بالي راه قداش مشي لها بيلوفاس واخا قالوا الوصابي بدال بغيتها في كالوقاس وغير يقيلونا هما بداس فوالا كونفورتا ما كانت شي خطة ليالي بافكار كل شي مطارد خيالي غارق وسط.
For a second I couldn't tell where the downbeat was. I was like, how do I dance to this? And I actually think that's kind of cool. It's cool because it keeps you curious, it keeps you interested in trying to figure out how you're gonna, dance to the downbeat or like move to the rhythm of the record. There's just so much swagger to the beat, to the vocal, everything's so shuffled. It's great. Danny, thank you for submitting that. Great record. All right, next we got Toxic Love by DJ Fitz. Now you'll see, just before I play the track, that someone's commented on this. So this is someone else who's in the live stream. Boombox is an amazing place to collaborate with other people. That's one of the reasons we do Track Tuesday, is because when everyone's uploading the tracks, they can see who else has uploaded. And if they like the vocalist or the producer, maybe they want to collaborate, maybe they want to do a remix, you can message people directly through Boombox, comment on that track, build that relationship, and you can even search by location. So you could find someone who's close to you, who makes the same style of music and even works in the same DAW, because we have filters that allow you to search for people in that way. Okay, this is Toxic Love by DJ Fitz.
Promises die, baby, I'm one of a kind. You wanna try it, but I got enough on my mind. I'm toxic and I got it from you. If it's not love and trust, then I just cut loose.
Toxic love, broke me like locksmith does. You mocked it, love, fucking shame. Beat me like boxing glove. Toxic love, 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 toxic love. Broke me like locksmith does. Must be done, I love you still. Pour my heart out over drill.
Oh, just the cheeky amen break just comes in. If any of you have followed me for a long time, you'll know that I'm from London. London, the UK, is the home of drum and bass. I grew up to drum and bass really young, so whenever I hear drum and bass, it takes me back to being that 18-year-old degenerate that I was in Fabric, which was a nightclub famous at the time for drum and bass. But this is great. Clever use of jazzy elements, the break elements, the vocals. It's just what's not to like, It's like it's a real smorgasbord of different drum and bass styles rolled into one. It's definitely more of a liquid drum and bass track, but it's just cool. There's like just a bit of everything. Giving me a lot of nostalgia. It's giving me. I'm telling you, I have problems speaking in the evening because my brain is tired, but it's giving me a lot of nostalgia. What's giving me nostalgia? Who cares? It's a great track. Every track is great. Every track submitted. We got 70 tracks here, right? 70 tracks uploaded, and every single one is good. It's actually been really difficult choosing what to play. So we're gonna do one more. What are we gonna play? Ooh, yeah, this was a good one. This is Fears by Sam Shudder.
You and me over like you winning a game. Want to react when I'm hearing your name. Let me know if you're feeling alright. The moon is full, so I'm not sleeping tonight. I get scared, I need you by my side. You call me up and down, you left me right here. Since all the lights are out, I'm left with my fears. With my fears.
should be called Sam Stutter, not Sam Shudder, right?
Leave me, don't leave me alone anymore. You call me up, I'm down, you left me right here. Since all the lights are out, I'm left with my fears.
Thank you, Sam, for sending that track through. This was a great track to end on. So just remember that all these people, they're on Boombox. They're easy to find because this is the home of musicians made by musicians. I'm a musician. I'm a part owner in this company too. And it's so exciting to hear so much great music submitted to me and to Sides every single week. Like, it is an honor to listen to this and so inspiring. Makes me want to get into the studio. I hope it makes you want to get back in the studio. If you want to participate in Track Tuesday, all you have to do is follow us on Instagram. Link is in the description below, and we'll drop a story on the Monday or Tuesday to let you know when it's coming up, and we'll even put a link where you can upload your music. So a huge thank you to everyone for sending in these absolute bangers. Before you go, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It's been a pleasure as always, and I'll see you very soon. Peace.